So there's this movie that came out called Office Christmas Party, starring uh, Bateman and some people, Jennifer Aniston. Good movie, good movie. Watched it last night. Took the wife. We had a good time. Some good laughs. But there was one character in particular that stood out to me, even though it was a minor character, and it was the black guy. I don't remember his name, but let me give you a quick rundown on his characteristics before I get to my larger point. The when you first see the character, he's in the break room and he's complaining about the vending machine not giving him his $2 ginger, or the price of the ginger ale was $2, so he's complaining about it. But he was speaking in such a diction that it sounded like he wasn't like your typical, black guy. You know what I'm saying, and this kind of stuff. So when they were going to throw the party that night, he volunteered. He said, "Hey, I have a friend who's a DJ, and he'll come DJ at the party." So you don't think anything about it. So when they get to the party scene, and Bateman's character comes in there. I think his name's Justin Bateman. Justin Bateman's his name. He comes in there, and the music's pumping, it's loud, and he sees the DJ on the second floor. And he's like, "Oh no!" And it was the same black guy looking like a hood dude, and he's all amped up, right? And it was funny to me, but it got me to thinking about black professionals who, what we say, wear the mask. When you are a black professional, chances are you probably came from an inner city community. You probably grew up listening to hip hop, rap music, as I did, and you probably, were a rapper, or you were surrounded by rappers who you were really heavy into the genre. So even for myself, I grew up, as a rapper. I've been rapping since I was 14 or 13 years old, and I've made underground records, and I've done a lot of shows underground. Wasn't very popular. It wasn't a big deal, but I did it because it was something I loved to do. But when I would go to the workplace, people didn't know that I was really involved in that culture because I didn't talk about it. I didn't brag. I didn't bring it to work. I spoke as a professional, and I was very good at the job that I had. Right, any job that I ever had, I was always good at the job. So people were surprised when they would find out that I may have made some records. I may have done some shows. For example, I had one of my bosses come to we had an album release party back in 2011. Now, mind you, I'm in my mid-30s at that point. So my boss, he's a white guy from Vermont. He wasn't really into all that. And he found out that I had a video on YouTube. And he said, "Hey, I heard you got a show coming up. Is that a release party? Is everybody invited, or is it just a certain group of people?" I said, "Sir, if you want to come, check it out. Now, we do the kind of music that's clean, classic kind of hip-hop music, hip-hop funk." So he came to the show. He brought his wife. Now, mind you, he's probably at that point 40, 41. And he was the man. He brought his wife, and I bought him a beer. And he told me after the show, he said, "This is the most fun I've ever had, at any kind of musical event. And I'm just really surprised that you are able to get on the stage and perform like that." He didn't see it coming. So, again, that character in the movie, Office Christmas Party, the black guy, you'd be surprised, many young, black, I would say men in particular, wear the mask to work. Okay, so find out who you are, and you might need to wear a mask to work because it's just what might have to happen so you can stay employed. Okay, leave. What you do at home. All right, because we don't have the luxury to, at most times, be 100% genuine when you go to work. You have to assimilate yourself. That's the key word. Assimilate yourself to the surroundings that you find yourself. So just keep that in mind and keep on.